Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos for you every Tuesday. You can also get an extra video a month, a very personal, chatty one, if you join over on my Patreon page and support me there. That link to check it out is down in the description. Today I have TIDBITS Planner to share with you, as well as many of her other products. I am very excited to bring this review to you. It's a brand new planner, and several of you have asked for this review. Cami is the creator of this planner. I am impressed with it for their first year out. And I am also impressed with her and all my interactions with her and her company. I want to remember to tell you guys that I do have a 10% off code for you, Amanda10. And I do have an affiliate link down there in my bio. So if my videos have ever helped you and you are shopping for any of the planners that I have affiliate links for, it is truly how I keep my channel going. When you use my affiliate links, it shows the companies how many people I bring to them, so how valuable I am to them. It also earns me a small percentage of the sale, which is, once again, how I keep my channel going for all the time that I put in. Let's jump into the planner. This year, there is one planner option with TIDBITS. It comes with this little protective sleeve, so if you want to store it in your shelf, it's a very hard box. You can store it in your shelf and archive it that way. So that's a nice option for archiving. She did make a limited amount of coil bound planners. So this exact same planner in coil bound for those that are interested. So if you're interested, you can check that out on her site. I do not have the coil bound to show you. And this is the book bound planner. It is 7.5 by 9. And it is a vertical layout. As I mentioned, she sent me several of her other products, including the TIDBITS pen, which we will test out and talk about, but it's a very nice looking pen. I wrote with it quite a bit in here, and I've played around quite a bit in this planner, and this pen writes really well. It's smooth. It's a pretty small tip. I don't know what it is, but I would say it's at least 0.5 or less. It is a nice pen, and I will definitely be using it up myself. Feels good in hand, and it looks nice. She has a lot of other products on her site. One of them is the Perpetual Dates book. Now, if you buy a bundle, she has a lot of bundle options where you can save a good amount of money. Then it comes with a Perpetual Dates book. But you guys know I love the Perpetual Dates book. I use them from ERIN CONDREN every year. So this is just another option without color. It's just black and white. It's just every month of the year. Your dates. These books are so great for using. I've used them in so many different ways, which I've shared with you guys before. I've used them for one line a day, a gratitude a day. But what I use it for every single year is actually like a pain or illness tracker. So for chronic pain tracking for myself, and a separate one for my son, so that when you go into the doctor, it's easy to see. Like, it's so easy to look through your months and see chronic pain or headaches or kidney stones. So whatever you're tracking that way, if you have little kids, maybe tracking illnesses, because you can see, how many times a year they got a cold and what their fever got up to and how long it lasted and what symptoms they had. So I just love these perpetual calendars. Just your planner alone is $45. But then, like I said, there are lots of other bundle options. She sent me like the ultimate bundle. So everything I show you today is in the ultimate bundle. It is one of every product they have, and you get to choose your color even when you pick the bundles. The ultimate bundle is only $130, and I'm going to show you everything in it today, and you get to pick your color on every single product that you get in that bundle. But let's first walk through the planner. It is a hardback planner. It comes with 2 ribbons, which are long enough to pull all the way out there to the corner. 2 satin ribbons. That's like a light gray and kind of a white. And they work perfectly for marking your week and your month. Your planner comes with a pocket up front, but it is a very flimsy pocket, I will say. It's pretty thin, and I don't know how it will hold up over the course of the year. It's wide to fit in a lot of amount of room. You also have the same pocket on the back. Okay, then you jump into your planner, and you have your nameplate page. You have a look at 2021 and 2022. This is a dated planner that is for 2021. Motivational quotes. Then you have the big picture. So for the entire year, at a glance with lines to either map out birthdays and anniversaries, map out bills, map out doctor appointments, dentist appointments. You guys know I use this every year in my weekly planner for bills that don't hit on every month, and for doctor appointments and dentist appointments and wellness appointments like that. So I can kind of see where they all went and if we hit them all. Then you have your monthly layout here. You have your previous month done in really light gray, and then you go into your month and you have your holidays at the bottom of each day. You have 3 categories for every month, one being bigger than the other with a label there for each category. You do have some header room if you want to write a quote or motivation or anything you need to remember for the month, or like your big 3 for the month. So that is your monthly layout. I feel like the page real estate was used really well. Your boxes are pretty ample spaced, and your number for each day goes in the upper left-hand corner. Your monthly layout is on the tabbed page, so you open right to your monthly layout. The tabbed page is the same thickness as all the other paper, but it is substantial paper at 80 pounds. So I don't think you're going to have any problem with ripping when you pull your tabbed page. You have stair-step tabs, and those are all laminated, labeled on the front and the back. This planner is all in the light gray like scheme, and so it's very neutral. You can add whatever color to each month that you want to add, or whatever stickers. You can use as many highlighters as you want, and make the color scheme your own for each month, or leave it completely black and white or pencil, and just, you don't have to decorate or add anything. For every month on the back after your monthly layout, you have this monthly planning page. And because every section is unlabeled, it is truly open for anything and everything you want to use it for. There are 4 smaller sections on the left, then a bigger one and another kind of smaller, and then a whole page for notes, journaling, reflection. So these 2 pages could be used for dividing up your list for the month, your projects for the month. They could be for listing your wins as the month is going. They could be used just for grocery lists, meal planning, or for journaling, goals, and reflection. So it's completely open because it is unlabeled for whatever you want to use it for. Then you go into your weekly layout. The weekly layout has a habit tracker up top, which I love for your 3 main habits for the week. Now, here is something to note. Your week is a Sunday start. And so that matches the monthly layout, but that is different because most planners have a Monday start on the weekly layout. So I want to make sure to point that out to you guys. Let me know how you feel about that. Some people I know love that and some people don't. So I'd love to know your thoughts on that down in the comments. Then you have a grade big area at the top of each day, which of course, once again, is open to however you want to use it. I mean, I'm seeing it as mainly you're going to use it for your to-do list for the day or your top 3, because then you have your time blocking for the day. You have 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. with half-hour lines being little dotted lines in between. So you do have the half hours. So this is great if you're someone who has a lot of appointments. This could be great for a work planner. You can see your whole week at once, your major tasks, all your meetings or appointments. You have equal space for Saturday and Sunday on this weekly layout. Or if you're just a mom at home and homeschooling like me, you might use this time as time blocking. So to kind of put in what you're going to be doing for different hours of the day. Whenever I do that, it makes me really hyper aware of my time and being very realistic about how much I can get done in one day, because I quickly realize that I always overestimate how much I can get done one day. But once I start to plug it into the time slots and see really how much time my workout takes, having to get a shower, having to make food, having to homeschool, putting that in a time block really makes me be so realistic about what I can fit in my day. Then you have a month at a view here, your month at a glance. So whatever month you're in, and you have a motivational quote for every week. You do have a blank spot here, so you could put like your top 3 for the week, that like maybe top 3 tasks, or you could put what your focus is for the week, your goal for the week. So you do have that space. Then you have 3 categories over here. So it could be like work, home, and personal, however you want to divide those up, you have that option. I want to show you, I've just kind of filled in different weeks in different ways. So like this week, I just kind of filled in a few habits and I was seeing what it looked like. Like, even though I have my times down here, if I have an appointment or somewhere we have to be, I always put that up on my tasks because it just stands out to me. So that's what I would do. This week, I kind of filled out with a little time blocking with appointments and putting my top task for the day that had to be done, or if we had to go somewhere. So like the non-negotiables for the day, dividing out by like my channel work, homework, me. So that was kind of what I thought of. And then your planner flows that way. Every single month is the same as you go through this planner. And I really think someone who does not want a lot of structure given to them and a lot of boxes that they have to fill out that are, labeled like answer these questions, fill this out. This is not one of those planners. This is completely open to use as you wish. And like I said, I think it could make a really good work planner, being open on your desk, being big, and being able to see your whole week at once. Okay, this last section is notes. And I like that it has a tab to it. You have a year in review, which I kind of would fill in as the year goes, maybe write a little bit every month because I would not remember everything if not. And highlights for each month. I like this because maybe this can trigger your year in review. Just come in here and write highlights every month. Then in the coming year, so thinking about the next year, looking ahead to 2022, all your appointments or trips or goals or celebrations can go on here to look ahead. And then pages of limitless possibilities, as she's labeled them. There is a big label at the top of each page. Well, it's not actually at the top because it's a couple lines down. So that's kind of interesting. But there is a label there. And then whether you want to use this for journaling, meeting notes, whatever you want to use it for, there's a good amount of lined and then graph grid and then dot grid pages. So a good mix back here. I would say at least a good 20 pages or maybe a few more. So you have a good amount of pages and then just some information on where to find tidbits. And that is the end of your planner. So that is your planner. Did I even show you the back of the page with the pen test? I don't think I did. So let's go back there. I guess I did not do my typical pen test in this page, but I did write all over the pages. And I will grab a few of my darker things to test here because this is just my normal pen. And then we put like a mild liner on there and we put a dual tip from ERIN CONDREN. This is, a big marker like tip. And we can see this is 80-pound paper. It is smooth. There's not a really tooth to it, but it is not slick at all. And if you look, absolutely nothing is even showing through. There is absolutely no show through. And of course, no bleed through. And that's with a very dark mild liner and a dark dual tip. So I think that you are safe to use anything and everything on this 80-pound paper. Most 80-pound paper, I've never seen one that didn't perform well. So you have great paper in this book. There's $5 flat rate US shipping, $35 for international shipping. And in the bundles, your shipping is included. So you're not even paying shipping if you get any of the bundles. All right, we're going to run through her other products. Like I said, she sent me the ultimate bundle, which was $130. So all of this comes in it from the pen. There were even pen holders, which I did not grab, that stick in the back of your planner. Pen holders came in that. You got a whole pack of notebooks, 10 notebooks here. And as you can see, all their colors are really earth tones and muted. 10 blank notebooks came in that big bundle. That comes as a pack. These are here. I'll try to tell you the prices of each of them. But I don't think I wrote down the price of this mini notebook pack. The pen is $10. Pen holders are $7 for 2. Then we have, and all these come in protective sleeves, which is kind of amazing. A journal is $25 and 200 pages. So beautifully lined pages with just a little leaf at the bottom, a date place, and a big blank header. I really like these journals. And I didn't show you this on the planner, but do you see how flat this lays? I mean, I'm sure you could see with the planner. The journals and the planner and all her bound books like this lay completely flat. They've done a really great job with the binding. This is what the outside of your journal looks like. Think it, dream it, plan it, do it. So that's your journal option. Once again, you save big time buying this all in the big bundle or in any of the other bundles. But anywhere you turn, I really like these huge journal pages to be able to write on if you're really, journaling for posterity to read, because my mother-in-law journaled in big journals like this, and she passed away in 2016, and she made it known she left her journals for us to be able to read. And I've started to read through them, and it's really easy to read through big lined journal pages exactly like this is what she wrote in hardbound journals. So I really like this for the archiving aspect and passing it on to future generations, which is why a lot of us journal. But sometimes we don't journal for that, and I get it. You don't want to leave your journals to be read, and that's fine too. Notebooks are another option. They are $25 just for a notebook. What makes this different than the journal is you just don't have the date up there. Each one of these have 200 pages. I am not sure if it's the exact same 80-pound paper as the planner, but it feels like it is. It feels like the exact same paper and lays flat so nicely. So that's just a notebook. You don't have the date up there and the bigger header. And then we have a sketchbook, which is fun for kids or parents who don't like to write in lines and who just want to be able to sketch all over. So a completely blank sketchbook. Oh, and each one of these has a pocket up front and a pocket in the back. Like I said, they're not super thick. So, well, you just saw me rip one. So you're going to have to be careful with them. And hopefully maybe next year they'll improve the pockets, this being their first year. But there is your sketchbook. This is once again 200 pages also, as are all the journals and the notebooks, and $25. They come with one ribbon marker in each one of these other books, but in your planner came with 2 ribbon page markers. I didn't mention that. These just come with, they're stuck in here, 1 ribbon page marker. I love all the neutral colors in here and all the different options that TIDBITS offers, because you don't see notebooks like this, sketchbooks like this, and journals like this with any other companies that I have reviewed. All right, guys, so to wrap it up and sum up, if you are making any purchase from TIDBITS, do not forget to use my code Amanda10. That is for 10% off any purchase. And use my affiliate link, which is down there in the description, to go to the website to give me credit for your purchase. This was the pen holder that came with the bundle also. There was 2 of them, so I wanted to be able to show you. And it fits with room to spare. Her pen fits perfectly and slides in and out so easily. And it's a nice thin, you just take the sticky off the back, pen holder to be able to stick on your bound planner anywhere in there. All right, guys, so that wraps up our TIDBITS planner review. I would love to hear your thoughts on this new company, on this new planner. Are any of you guys looking at this? Have you already bought it and you're using it this year? I would love to hear about that. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.